Yo guys, Theo here. Day one of the fast, or I'm like 26 hours fasted now. Out on a walk in the rain in the forest. So yeah, I'm not sure what to talk to you about now, but one thing I can tell you about is yesterday I had some issues, and it had nothing to do with the meal I ate or the fasting. I mean, eating such a huge meal. I barely considered fasting on that day, you know, but I had nausea and headaches coming. I couldn't figure out why. I've been sleeping good. I don't really feel sick. I haven't been sick in like longer than ever before I did this life change. I just don't barely get sick anymore. I couldn't figure it out. Like why? And so I'm gonna vow it together with some other stuff. Like even lately, I have just in general felt not depressed, but like just things are heavier. I felt less motivated about stuff. And so I finally figured it out. It turned out that, yeah, it's okay. So I pulled myself together when I had a headache and nausea and trained some clients. But after that, I just, it was very low energy. And then I kind of crashed. I fell asleep for 3 hours in the evening. And I felt great waking up from it. And now I realize, I started Googling on snus. You know, snus, if you've been following the channel, like a little over a month ago, I quit snus, tobacco, you put under the lip. And I started Googling, like, what happens when you quit it. And it was kind of a relief. Because to be honest, for the last few weeks, I've barely recognized myself. Like, even when things have been hard, there have been some other challenges in my life I won't go into now, but even when things have been hard, I've been able for such a long time to always just, you know, be ready for it. I haven't worried about anything, and I've just felt more worried and almost insecure about some things, you know, and stuff. And now I finally realize that even though the nicotine is long gone out of my body, it's such a habit. Like, I've done this almost the whole time I'm awake for half my life. I started reading about it. It's so funny. There was actually a 5 to 6 day crisis that's common for people. And it's like, yeah, it makes sense when you read about it. Like, it's a big hole in the reward system. It kind of reminds me of when I was like heartbroken over an ex. It was more like an addiction, to be honest, too. It kind of reminds me of that. Just empty and not being able to get as excited over stuff and things. And it makes sense now. So just reading about that, it was kind of a relief, just realizing that I am still me, I'm still Theo, you know. It's just that I'm having to go through kind of a hard thing now. Even after the worst, like, withdrawal part, just have this, you know, lingering feeling of something missing, things just not being as nice as they usually are and stuff. And just realizing this, and by the way, after I fell asleep last night, I felt great waking up. And just realizing this, you know, I can still feel my body's a little off. Like, I've been having some constipation issues that I didn't really connect to the snus, but reading about it, snus is kind of a laxative, you know, however you say in English. It makes stuff move in the gut, but if you use it a lot, you just kind of get used to it. So when you remove it, you get the opposite effect, really. And it was just, yeah, really nice. Finally understanding what's been going on with me lately. And so the fast will be great for this too. Just a welcome return to nature, a reset. I'm not really hungry yet. Like, if I start thinking about food, since I haven't fasted in a while, yeah, of course I'll get, you know, it would be nice to have some food, but it would be cool fasting. Walking here in the woods, I'll go have a sauna after this. Very happy to see that so many seem to have been joining in on this. I could tell from the YouTube comment section, but also some people DMing me on Instagram. It's very cool because, yeah, I did it so, you know, quickly. I decided on Tuesday I'm doing this, just announced it. And yeah, so very cool that you who are joining me are joining me. Awesome. Well, yeah, I'm gonna finish my little walk here in the woods. It's nice, by the way. I would urge you, if you do this fasting, which kind of brings you back to a primitive, more primitive state of mind and being, do stuff like this. Like, if you live in the city and stuff, try to get away from it. Try to be even closer to nature. It's like, yeah, we are all, it's something I probably will make more videos about in the future. But we're all kind of plugged into the matrix in a way these days. We have all this like this is what we're supposed to be, really, you know. Fasting, you know, it's something that was just natural for people. Like now, everything has been too taken care of, you know. Food is just available, shelter is just available, heat is just available, comfort is just available. We have too much of this, and our mind and we get kind of clouded. Like many things I think we're stressed about these days. If you go on a fast and go out in nature and stuff, you'll be like, how the F could I be worried about that even? Like, it's not even a real problem, you know. Kind of what I wanted to say there was, it's so much easier to get worldly, get caught up in worldly fake things that don't even matter, shouldn't even be a thing. Fasting, going out in the rain in the forest, is just so easy to get back to the roots, the trueness, the truth, the realness of it all. Oh, anyways, we'll see each other again in the sauna. Just show you when I do the first little steamer here. There you go. Yeah. And now I go get my brother, who's actually joining me for this sauna. So the camera actually died there right after the sauna. I was gonna show you the handle to the sauna. Maybe I did take a little clip on my phone, maybe I can put that in here, but the handle to the sauna actually came off. And you have to kind of slam this door, it doesn't, you know, fully close otherwise. So that was something, but I did finally manage to close it once without the handle, and then me and my brother just sat there for as long as we could. Take the chance if we didn't know if we could close it again. But yeah, I'll end this first video here. Tomorrow I'll do some more fun stuff. I'll actually be training. I'll have a client in the gym, but then I'll be doing some training. I will be going for a personal best on a chin-up. We'll see. I'll tell you right now, the most weight I've added is 47 kilos to do one chin-up with. We'll see if I can do more fasted tomorrow, and then I'll probably do some other training, but you know, can't film it all in the gym. So yes, please like the video, subscribe and stuff. I hope you are enjoying your fast too. Maybe you have more withdrawals than me because you're not used to it, and then, you know, good job still. Good for you putting yourself through this challenge. Okay guys, see you tomorrow.